Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're out at St Leonard's fishing for squid at the moment. It's a beautiful day, sunny, not a whole lot of wind. The wind is meant to pick up later on in the night, but when it comes in at night we're going to go try to catch some cracking whiting like I did last time. I'll get you on the chest cam and we'll catch some squid. Righto, we've hooked up to the first one of the evening. See if his mate's following him behind him. Which I don't think he does. Not that I can see. Flipped him in. Oh no. There we go, there's the first squid of the arvo. Just on that colour jig, purple, bluish, a bit of flash in the middle. Righto, we've hooked up to the second squid of the arvo. Not a lot of fight to him. We've had to mix and swap some jigs over and whatever to see what's the best colour. And I've just pulled in two on this purple bluish one as you saw just before. Water clarity is pretty clean as you can see. It's not too bad. He's on one candle. I'm gonna righto, there's the second one. Not bad. Pretty smallish, medium-ish, as you can see right there. Nice one. So what I'm doing here is I'm just casting it out into all this ground here, and I figured out with this jig and the water depth I'm in, it's about 13-14 seconds until it hits that half a metre off the bottom. Once I've counted to 13, all I'm doing is just tying up that slack in the line, just giving it 3 jigs. So that's just going to dart the jig in the water to hopefully attract a squid, and that's been working well the last couple of times, so we'll keep at it and we might even hook on here soon. When I'm getting the jig close to the boat, I always like to see if there's anything following it, so you just keep that down there nice and low. Sometimes a squid could come out of any direction and just come and whack it, which on this case is nothing. That's 2 for me, 0 for Les. Well, you'll get there. What? You on? Alright, Les is hooked up to his first one of the day. I'll get that one off for you. Free. There's a third squid that Les just caught, so he's actually got a bit of weight to him. I don't know if there's just a bit of water in him, but he's definitely going to squirt everywhere. Oh, he's flaring up. We'll just give this guy just a nice karate chop between the head there, just to pretty much just kill him straight away, and he'll just turn all white just like that. There's actually quite a few boats out here tonight. The wind was meant to get up, but it's holding pretty well right now. It's pretty glassy, got a good sunset coming up soon, within the next probably hour-ish. Just beautiful conditions. Finna about to get your second one. Oh, here we go. We've got one chasing. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it's literally just right here. He's probably going to grab it. He's just sitting right down there. He's got it now. There we go. So see what I mean? How they can just come out of nowhere? That's why you always keep your jig just down low. He's going crazy. He's just a smallish one. Perfect size bait though. So we'll get him off, get a look at him. Look at the eyes on the... Yeah? So Les thinks he's on. He reckons one's chasing his, but I don't know, man. What an absolute night for it. Check out that sunset. It's not much wind out here. It's probably only blowing like 5 to 7 k's an hour. The whole bay is just pretty flat and calm. Over towards Queenscliff over there, it's all just glassy as. Is there one there? Oh, apparently Les has 2 down here. Oh yeah, I can see.
You see him?
Yeah. So there's just one down here that I can see going towards yours. He's coming over to mine, he's got mine. I can still see 2 down there.
There's still 2 down there, yeah.
Yeah. One's coming up to mine. Oh, you just darted off it. Sometimes they can be pretty finicky, but if you just leave your jig there, like one's just hard sitting about a couple meters behind mine. Oh, he's on it. Take it.
Take it.
Yeah, I've got him. Righto. Tiny. There's a tiny one. We're probably just gonna let him go because he's way too small, but there he is in the sunset. Beautiful, nice little baby squid. Gorgeous arvo as well. Absolute unreal conditions. So we'll get a release on him. Down he goes. Righto, so we just got double hookups. Me and Les, just 2 rods just went at the same time. This one's a good one.
Like good size, both good size.
There's the first white in the night. They just literally just went at the exact same time. Get the hook out of him. There's him. He's probably in the 30s, 35-ish. Les is probably 30-ish. Can you get the hook out?
No, bro.
Here. Literally just setting up these rods. Just a typical Ting and Oster. Just a reverse pattern Oster with the sinker at the top and the hook at the bottom. And they just went at literally the exact same time. So hopefully, we haven't even got the burley in. We've just been setting up rods and stuff, and they're 2 good keeper size. So we'll just chuck them in. So we're just setting up again, and this one's going. There's another one. Oh, this one's a good one. Put up a bit of a fight. And look at him. Oh yeah. Oh, can't even.
That's big.
There's another one. Just got out here. It's just non-stop action, it seems like. We haven't even got the burley pot down, but you know, there's another one. Just the fatness and the quality of these fish out here are just unreal at this time of the year, especially at night.
That's huge.
It's just on sunset, which is probably one of the best times this time of the year and whatever, and that's the quality of the fish that you can catch out here. So we'll get rebaited, we'll get all this sorted out, and we'll get all 4 rods in, and hopefully we can put up a good feed
Bag out.
and bag out. You've got something on there, nearly. No? Feel bites or not? Leslie's just getting bites straight away, literally as soon as he hits the bottom. Bro, lift up if you think he's got it. Leslie's on. Number 4 is just all crazy action. All we're using for bait is just simple pippies and squid. Caught some fresh stuff and get him in. Get him in! There you go, he's another fat one. Another one in the high 30s. There's another one probably in the mid 30s. Chuck him straight in the ice. It's just all action. We got all 4 rods just spread out, not one in the water right now. It's currently just a tide change right now, as we can see. We're just swinging around, but there's obviously still heaps of fish here. Not sure how much light you can see, but I've just got a loop there for my sinker. We're just using these little swivel barrel sinkers straight on the bottom. So I got the sinker on the bottom, then I usually like to do about 45 centimeters up to about 50 centimeters, create another loop, just like that. And it's literally just a granny knot. Leslie's on again, just turned night. Yeah, it's crazy, it's going crazy. It's just, lift him in, lift him in. Nice. Get him in, bro. Get him in.
I'm trying.
There's another one.
Bro, he took the hook.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, lucky. Number 5. In about probably 15 minutes. I'm still setting up rods from before, but look at that, just horizon of the night. Just boats everywhere out here. This one's on. Whack, whack. Hey? Yep. Oh! There's number 6. Oh. Number 6 is getting dark. And I'm still rigging up rods. PP is definitely the go-to, but they're for sure aggressive. For sure. Do you want a bit of squid on here? Have you got Pippy on that one?
I've got Pippy on it.
Alright, you take a squid. Wait, this is mine.
This is mine.
Where are we speaking? Can you see the rods like that or what?
Kind of. Nah, that's good there, good there, good there.
Good there. This one's getting bites again. Got the Allen key in my hand. They're very aggressive tonight. There we go. Got him. Another whiting. Oh, God, they put up a fight. No, don't get tangled around there. Nice. There's another one. Absolute another donkey. And he's, oh, he hasn't swallowed the hook. So they've been pretty aggressive tonight, I'd say. They're whacking the baits harder. Last week I was out here and they were just like tiny little bites. If you haven't seen yet the report of last week, there'll be my Instagram in the bio of this video. go check it out. That's what we did a couple weeks ago when we were out here. So we're trying to do the exact same tonight. Just got an Allen key from home. I'm just adjusting this light up here to try to get this, see the bait board and the rod tips at the same time, because I forgot my little Milwaukee light that I usually use for night fishing. But yeah, it's been non-stop action out here for the last half an hour. Like just pulling up baits and there's just nothing on it. Just getting absolutely whacked. I think that's number 7 or 8 for the night. I've actually lost count already, but Les just pulled another one. That's another pretty, try getting the light. There's another good one. Probably in another mid-30s again to 37-ish.
And I got my bait.
And he's still got his bait, so he's a win. Righto, not much, don't know how much you can see, but all I'm using is this fish candy, this whiting burley pellets. It's unreal colour. It's like some Christmas colour, like red and green, and it's got a heap of shells and like little shrimps and stuff in there. It smells actually unreal as a person. I don't know about eating it, but this definitely works. I'd highly recommend. Just go get it your local BCF. I've got this down in Complete Angler. They definitely sell it. And apparently Les is pointing to my rod because it's getting bites. Which one?
Right one.
This one?
Yep.
So I've just loaded that up just like that. Couple good handfuls, or cupfuls if you say. And then all we're just going to be using is these are pillies from last time I went out. So usually I buy a kilo and I'll use them as bait or burley or whatever, and then anything else I don't use just makes better burley next time, because it's always been defrosted and frozen, so it gets all mushy and it just lets out so much more scent and whatever. So I usually just like to cut these up into just cubes, chuck them in there. As we're talking, this is getting bites, and oh, this one's definitely going to be on in a second. Yep. Feels like doesn't feel big. Yeah, it's definitely probably not size. We're probably going to let that one go. He probably is size. He's probably just 30 or just on 27 is legal limit in Victoria, but you know, we're catching some cracking fish out here and there's just no point of keeping that. They got such small mouths, but I don't want to take any risks. I'm just going to cut this line. I've got plenty of hooks and stuff. Cut that nice and just chuck him back in. Oh, now this one's going as we're talking. This one's got the pippy on it. Another one. He feels like a better one. Oh yeah, peeling line. Tying that drag up a bit. It's not tight enough. Jesus. They're the models we want. Another big one. He's fat. He's absolutely big. Just big. And he has swallowed the hook again. Which good thing is he's a keeper and they're aggressive. So what I'm doing with the burley pot is I've just loaded up, and the best way, especially fishing out this way, is to keep a brick on the bottom of it. So usually I just get a brick that has the 3 holes in it, and about 1 meter up I just give it a loop, put it through the hole, and then wrap that loop around the whole brick, and that just locks it in place. The reason why we do that is because we're fishing stronger tides out this way compared to anywhere in Geelong, and it's just sometimes hard to hold the bottom for your burley. So I've just kept that about 1 meter off the bottom now, so that's all loaded up. Burley pot straight down, which is good. Just a quick summary of what is going on. So we've just got everything cleaned up. We've got the burley pot down, got all the bait board cleaned up and everything. We've got a mixture of baits. We've got white, sorry, not whiting, we've got pippies and we've got squid. Just 2 on each rod right now, just out the back. It's currently 6:30 at night, so it's probably around high tide-ish right now, so we're not expecting too much, about half an hour after dark, and then hopefully it starts to fire up soon. But we've got ourselves a good feed at the moment. We've got about 8 or 9 whiting just within like that, so hopefully we can just keep bringing them on board.
Oh, what'd you catch, Winks?
We caught, we just caught 4 squid, 9 whiting, chuck one back, it was too small. It was alright of a night. Squid was hard to go earlier on, and then coming into the sunset started to pick up a bit. So we got 4 of them, and then as soon as we pulled up to the first spot, as you saw, we got absolutely smashed with the whiting, just pretty much one after the other for about half an hour, and then as it come into high tide and just on dark, it went really quiet, and I was expecting it to come back to be just as good, but unfortunately we sat there for a while the boat was swinging around, and no luck on the outgoing. So that's fishing for you, but we're going to clean these fish up. We've got enough for a feed and whatever, and we'll cook up a couple of these in wraps. Fish wrap sounds awesome. Alright guys, it's been a couple of days since we've been out fishing, and I put aside just a bag of fillets. There's only just 2 fillets in there, so just 1 fish from the other night, and I'm just going to do a quick catch and cook on this whiting from the other night. We're going to be doing wraps, so it's pretty simple. Bit of flour, bit of parsley flakes, and then just a standard salt and pepper. I've just got these wraps, they're like mission wraps, whatever. They're the mini wraps. Usually I put 2 fillets into 1 big wrap, but since I've only got these, I'll just split in half and do 1 fillet to each. So this is a choice of all the veggies: capsicum, rocket, bit of spinach, cut up red onion, bit of tomato, bit of cheese, and then whatever sauce you want. I'm just gonna go for garlic aioli. Usually I like a bit of mayo, but that'll do today. Skin down, as always, straight into the hot oil. Best way to test is just to flick a bit of that flour onto it, then it'll start crisping up. So we'll get her in. Probably doesn't need to be cooked for too long, only maybe a minute or 2 each side until we get that nice white flesh through, but as you can see, that's bubbling, that's hot. That's gonna be so good. Right, so we got the fish done. Pretty simple. Aioli, get that loaded up. Bit of spinach on there. We're gonna fully load up these wraps. Bit of rocket, bit of tomatoes, bit of that, capsicum, fish, straight on like that. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to fold this, but oh well. Bit of salt and pepper, top it off. And we're gonna cut a lemon. get a good squeeze of lemon on there. Just like that. There's the end product there, I'll get you nice and close. Absolutely unreal. As you can see, get out there yourself, go catch some whiting, go catch a feed of flatties. Personally, my favourite for fish wraps is definitely flatted because they're long and they're skinny and you can kind of fit 2 or 3 of them in instead of one big fat fillet like these whiting were last night. That's a wrap up. If you enjoyed the video, comment your thoughts down below. I'll get back to as many of you. Got some big plans coming. If you haven't seen the last video, go check that out. I'll go over everything. I'm gonna dig into this and I'll catch you guys in the next one.